Hi, this is Mike Dirks, Regional Missionary Coordinator for the Presbytery of Ohio, and the January 2024 edition of our video update. I'm going to be interviewing Reverend Joe Baylor, who is in Findlay, Ohio, with one of our new, Lord willing, mission works of 2024. So, uh, Joe, would you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, like you said, I'm Pastor Joey Baylor. I was ordained at a Reformed Baptist church and have been pastoring um, about 7 or 8 years now in different capacities. And recently, over the last year, came to, well, I would say a better understanding of the covenants and what that means as far as Presbyterian polity. And we came to Covenant OPC in Mansfield and are now being overseen by them in our effort to hopefully plant a church in the Findlay area.
Very good. So now you were pastoring a church in the Findlay area. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us why Findlay, outside of you living there, what are the needs? What's that community look like? Give us a little history of, well, maybe not history, but kind of why are you thinking Findlay? What's the makeup there?
Well, the makeup there is there's a significant Roman Catholic presence, but very, very evangelical. As far as a Reformed presence, it is extremely small. In fact, as far as NAPART goes, there's nothing outside of a church in Napoleon, Ohio, which is quite a bit out of the way for us. So we're really hoping to add to that presence here in Northwest Ohio, seeing that there's no PCA, there's no OPC, there's just nothing really available from Toledo. Well, now Sydney has a work going, but there's really hardly anything at all, especially along I-75 in between those two. And so we're really hoping to fill that pocket and provide a church where people could come of Presbyterian persuasion, of Reformed convictions as far as worship and baptism. And we hope to provide a gospel witness in that.
Good. So going to dig a little deeper. Tell us what's currently going on there. Do you have services, Bible studies? How many people? Kind of where are you at right now with the development of this group?
Right now, we have 4 families that are committed, and we have a public Bible study every other Monday in Bluffton, where we do have a couple community members coming. We're walking through Job. It's an opportunity to reach out, especially to some of the contacts we have that are not familiar with Reformed theology, and we're hoping to help them in that. But we meet Sunday evenings, and that is our meeting for our work right now. And it's modeled after a worship service Sunday evening. And we're, well, as of February 4th, we're looking to move that into one of the hotels on the west end of Findlay, where we can have that public location where we can really advertise what we're doing. And one of the benefits of that is it's right off I-75 in Findlay. So we're really hoping that would be very accessible to folks looking for Reformed worship from a large area.
So now, if somebody wanted to learn a little bit more, maybe wanted to visit sometime when they're in that northwestern Ohio, what's the best way to find it more about more information?
Right now, the best way is on Facebook, and our page is Blanchard Reformed Bible Fellowship. And we're using the Blanchard name because it's a regional name with the Blanchard River. We're using the Reformed name just to give a very quick snapshot of our doctrine, and we're using Bible Fellowship until we become a church. So
There you go. Okay.
there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. So Blanchard's kind of like we have Miami Valley, we've got Firelands, we've got
Yes.
various in Ohio. We have a lot of regions. So
Yes.
Blanchard is a region. So it gives you some geographic definition, but also some flexibility as far as when the Lord finally settles into a, or you guys into a location. So
Yeah.
good. So Blanchard, if they looked on Facebook for Blanchard Reform Fellowship, that probably will find the information. I'll put a link in the comment section so people can find it from there.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's Blanchard Reformed Bible Fellowship. So
Blanchard Reformed Bible Fellowship. Okay.
that'll be the exact name.
Okay. So let's wrap this up. I just wanted to get a quick introduction into the presbytery, but how can the presbytery churches, the people that are watching this, two, three, maybe four things that they can be praying for regarding Blanchard Reformed Bible Fellowship?
Well, we are praising God because we have been struggling to find a public location where we can freely talk about what we're doing, advertise what we're doing, and it appears we have one now. So we're thankful for that. But we would also ask that if there are like-minded individuals in the area looking for a Reformed church, that by God's grace they would be drawn to us, and we would be able to serve them in that way. Two, just praying for encouragement for our small group, and that we would continue to do the best we can to serve the Lord with whatever He gives us in this little area. And if it's helpful, just for me personally as the minister, my my wife and I, we've struggled with infertility. We've not had children. We've been married for 8 years, and so that would be something else I would ask you guys to be praying for if that comes to mind. And yeah, those would be the main things. Just pray that the Lord would be pleased to plant an OP church in our area, and that He'd be pleased to use us to do it. So,
Well, very good, Joe. Thank you for your time and God bless. And I look forward to being up there worshiping with you and encouraging the saints.
mhm.